Hello everybody and welcome back to Sweet and Crafty. Mama Z's here. Today we have another DIY video. As you saw in the thumbnail, we are going to transform this simple and pretty boring notebook into super cool custom Disney PIXAR Turning Red inspired notebook. We recently transformed simple green notebook into Encanto inspired notebook, and I think it turned out really awesome. Y'all wanted to see Turning Red next, so here we are. And I'll mention right away that this video is intended for teens and older, just because we'll be doing lots of cutting and possibly we'll be using hot glue. We will also need the following supplies. Notebook, and I chose this orangey red color. Even though you will not see the front cover, but you will see the back. This is why I chose this specific color. Scissors. As I mentioned earlier, possibly we may or may not need hot glue, glue stick, white tape, decorative tapes, variety of stickers. And I also prepared some Disney PIXAR Turning Red magazines and sticker books, including this one. Oh, Red Panda Mei looks so awesome. Since I'll be using glue, I prepared this mat to protect my working space. Okay, let's begin. And I just realized that I pretty much forgot the most important thing. People definitely need some kind of base designer paper, and this is the one I will be using. And I'm going to go with, we see all the designs right here on the front, and the choice is pretty easy, turning red. So I'm gonna go with this coral color orangey red background. We need to start by covering our notebook with the background. So what I did, I lined up the notebook, I left a little bit of space that's gonna go on the back, line it up on the bottom. Now I'm opening up the page, outlining the size of the notebook. Here we go, and now I'm going to cut it out. Taking my glue stick next. You can use thin glue stick, but I'll be using this thick one because I need to cover a large amount of space at the same time. I'm covering all front cover with this glue. Now placing the background on top, lining up the edges carefully. Now I'm applying more glue, but this time on this paper background. And wrapping our notebook all around. There we go. It's already looking cooler. I love transforming notebooks into something different, something custom, because nobody else will have notebook like you. Now I'm going to put aside my notebook and look through different magazines that I have. I originally got this Disney 23 magazine, but this is like collector's edition, and I really feel bad destroying it. I may have to, maybe like a page or so, but for now I will put it aside. We'll see if I actually need to use it. I do have other coloring books that I already used, so I'm probably going to cut out Mei from this notebook, and then there is picture of Mei Lee as Red Panda right here, and super kawaii picture of Mei Lee right here also. And I have this coloring book, but yeah, I don't think I'm gonna use this one, even though I love this picture of Mei and her three BFFs, Miriam, Priya, and Abby. I will be using a lot from this book. First, I'm going to cut out picture of Mei, and Mei as Red Panda, and I do love this, OMG. And I think I am going to copy the same design, and instead of cutting it out, I'm going to rip it out. This is a very hard cover, so it's actually pretty dangerous, I'll say, cut this out because it's so sharp. So just be careful if you're cutting out a hard cardboard paper of some sort or hard cover. Oh no, I just ripped this. I did not plan on doing so. Ah! Next, I'm going to cut out this image of Mei Lee. Same deal, very hard cover, so I have to be extra cautious not to get paper cuts. Ooh, paper cuts sting so bad. So when I said something about ripping, this is what I meant. Just go ahead and rip it out. And this is what we have so far. We have our notebook, then we have Kawaii Panda, we have Mei Lee, we have another picture of Mei Lee, super kawaii, and we have OMG, okay? Next thing what I like to do for notebooks is use some kind of like message or bubble of some sort. This way you can write down the name of the subject. See how I did it in the Encanto book? Or you can write down your own name, so it's up to you. But we still have lots to do before we start adding bubbles, etc. So I'm gonna place larger images first. Now we need to find some large image right here. And remember how I told you I'm not gonna use this magazine? Well, I think I'll have to, because I want to cut out 3 Mei's best friends. I did read this page already, so I guess it's okay for me to cut out this image very carefully. I'm not gonna destroy this magazine much. And I'm not encouraging you in any way to destroy your magazines, but like you see, the magazines that I'm using are already used and I no longer need them. I do need this magazine. This is why I'm trying to be very careful not to destroy this much. But again, this is something you may want to confirm with your parents, unless you're old enough and you don't need your parents' permission. And it worked out perfectly. This is exactly what I was looking for. And check it out, Miriam's head is actually covering that little sign right there. So now I'm going to collage all the images the way I want to see them later. I'm pretty happy with this, but I do have lots of empty space right here. And remember, I did mention that we are going to put one of these bubbles, but I'm gonna go back to this book and cut out just the face, just the head of Red Panda. Okay, well, something like that. The rest I'm going to decorate with the bubble and different stickers as well as ribbons that I prepared. Let's apply a generous amount of glue on the back of the picture. Then line up the picture where you want it to go and press it down. I'm going to hold it down for a few seconds to make sure none of the edges are coming out. Next picture is this one, 3 of Mei's friends. Next is picture of Mei. And OMG. Moving along, applying this kawaii picture of Mei Lee, and I'm going to hide this corner with a piece of the same under Priya. And one more picture of Red Panda. Next, I'm going to use this pink leopard sticky tape and apply it in some areas, like right here. Wrap it around and stick it on the other side. I also want to add it right here on the very edge of the notebook till the very bottom. Ooh, it looks beautiful! Next, I'm going to add the bubble, but I just have to decide if I want bubble looking up like that or like that. I'm gonna go with this one, I think. This way it looks like Red Panda is saying something. There you go. Let's put this book aside and check out these Bff stickers. I want to find the sticker that says best friends forever or besties. Ooh, I love besties. Like that. I'm also going to use this totally cool sticker and add it right there. Almost looks like Mei Lee is saying, totally cool. Next, I'll add some flowers and hearts. Watermelon slice and avocado. I'll add this heart and this shining star, as well as this purple flower. And I'll finish this collage custom notebook with these super cool holographic stickers. I'll use green and just randomly spread them. Lighter green, purple, and pink. So as you notice, some of the images are coming out just a little bit. So what you can do is to use a little bit more glue, or what I recommend is to use the white tape and just tape everything over and together. But I did it last time before I finished the video and everything was super glossy. See? This is why I'm not going to do it today, but that's definitely a very helpful step that you might want to repeat. This way everything stays together. But for now, that's it for this video. I am extremely happy with the way our custom notebook Turning Red inspired came out. Let me know in the comments below if you would like to see more DIYs like that. And also click the like button if you got inspired and are going to transform your regular notebook into something cool and custom. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye!